Citybuzz starts off this September with some red-hot events. Brooklyn's on fire this fall with BAM's Next Wave Festival. Check out cutting-edge dance, theater, music, film, and nouveau cirque. From well-known names like Philip Glass to exciting new unknowns debuting at the festival.
These kinds of pieces, they appeal to a younger audience because the language is fresh. The question is, why is the language still fresh 40 years later? You don't have to understand anything. It's a work where you go and you can get lost, and that's the idea.
If you're looking for a cultural revolution, this is it. New York's affection for the performing arts is always on display at Lincoln Center.
The place to start your Lincoln Center visit is here at the David Rubenstein Atrium. The atrium is home to LC Tix, and our Zucker box office is open Tuesday to Sunday, and it sells discount tickets for performances happening all across the Lincoln Center campus. The atrium has more to offer than just tickets. We produce free weekly performances. Folks can come in and talk to one of our performing arts docents who are experts on Lincoln Center's programming. You can take a guided tour of Lincoln Center, or you can simply enjoy the atrium's other amenities like free Wi-Fi. So stop by and experience this one-of-a-kind space for yourself. The David Rubenstein Atrium, it's right across the street from Lincoln Center.
And Lincoln Center is where the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week is heating up the catwalk with 2013 spring shows from the best in the world of fashion.
I was ready to get dressed again. I was ready to get dressed in that suit.
The silhouette is very, practical, very effortless.
Check out the latest trends in fashion on and off the runway and catch the glitterati all dressed up. Don't forget to shop till you drop at Fashion's Night Out with great surprise deals all over town. On September 6th, it's a real hot ticket in town. After all that fashion, come down to earth and check out the Common Ground exhibit downtown.
So Common Ground, the exhibition here in City Hall Park, includes 10 artists, ranging from emerging artists to very established figures. Some are figurative, some are abstract, taking the idea of the monument in a very different direction. For instance, right behind us here, we have Paul McCarthy's Daddy's Ketchup.
Running through the end of November with just 10 artists to take in, this outdoor exhibit is great for the art lover on the go. And how about our city gardens? Up at the New York Botanical Gardens in the Bronx, they've reconstructed Monet's famous garden, Giverny, one rose, one lily at a time. You can also see Monet's floral paintings, one of which has never been shown in the U.S.
If you want to see contemporary artists experimenting and making new work, the best place to go is in Chelsea. Chelsea, which is on Manhattan's west side, has hundreds, literally hundreds of really great galleries showing living artists from not only New York City, but all over the country and in fact all over the world.
For more great art, check out New York's amazing museums, starting uptown with the Metropolitan Museum of Art.
The American Wing has always been a place of honor within the Metropolitan Museum of Art. The new galleries showcase our collections like never before. When visitors come to the new American Wing galleries, they can expect to see the entire range of American historical tradition, from the early colonial days all the way through the arts created around the time of World War I. Paintings, sculpture, decorative arts, historic interiors, and everything in between. We encourage visitors to take audio tours. Our director's tour will take you through the American Wing galleries, and there are numerous new audio stops. In addition to that, you can use your cell phone in our galleries. These galleries are completely wireless, and our new website has a mobile version, so you can actually walk through our galleries with your own smartphone. We are proud to present the most comprehensive collection of American art in the world. And for visitors who are American and visitors who come from afar, they should cherish their trip to the American Wing as a very, very special place indeed.
Just as special, but a whole nother world at the American Museum of Natural History. This is where you can visit the world-famous Dinosaur Hall and see the beloved blue whale in the Milstein Hall of Ocean Life. Also discover bioluminescent creatures that blink, glow, flash, and glitter in the immersive exhibit called Creatures of Light. Then bring the whole family to Spiders Alive. Yep, get an up-close and personal look at the amazing world of arachnids with live presentations. Next door, visit the Hayden Planetarium and explore the life and death of the stars in our night sky in Journey to the Stars, narrated by Whoopi Goldberg. Downtown, the new museum has an intersection of art and technology in this new exhibit.
Ghost in the Machine explores the dreams and nightmares of technology as expressed by a number of artists, writers, and visionaries. This exhibition brings together works from over 70 international figures who have attempted to visualize the shifts in technology and its imagery, and in doing so, it outlines a complex journey from the mechanical to the optical to the virtual. The exhibition is conceived like a cabinet of curiosities, incorporating objects and artworks that are linked together by a web of references, kinships, and elective affinities. The works are assembled across a variety of media to form a prehistory of the digital age. Ghosts in the Machine is on view at the new museum through September 30th. Pictures from the Moon presents a unique and little-known episode in contemporary art, the creation of holograms by some of the best-known artists of the last 50 years. Pictures from the Moon features holograms by Louise Bourgeois, Chuck Close, Bruce Nauman, Eric Orr, Ed Richet, and James Turrell. The exhibition is on view at the new museum through September 30th.
Another spot drawing mega crowds, the 9/11 Memorial in Lower Manhattan, open all year long from 10 to 8 p.m. It has reimagined the landscape right in the heart of the rebuilt World Trade Center.
Visitors who come to the 9/11 Memorial will see a place that has been transformed into a place of beauty and a place of remembrance. We want every single visitor from around this country and around the world to come visit the 9/11 Memorial. We have visitor service guides who can explain what is happening and what they're seeing. We have a commemorative guide that we offer free to every single visitor, and we have electronic directories for visitors to use. After visitors see the memorial, they'll exit off the plaza and they can come to our visitor center where they'll see artifacts that will be in the 9/11 museum when we open at night. It's a place where the light shines up through these pools, a place that everyone should come see. All visitors have to do is go to our website. The website is 911memorial.org. Pick a date, pick a time, and print out a free pass.
Hi, I'm Erica Vitrini, and we're here at Parm on Mulberry Street in New York City. And I know you've all had your comfort Italian food, your chicken parm, your meatball parm, but never have you had it like this. I am ready to sink my teeth into a chicken parm that brings me back to my childhood. Are you ready? So I'm here with Jeff Zelaznik. He's the co-owner of Parm here in New York City, and I'm about to feast. But let's talk about what your menu is and how you describe your food here at Parm.
Sure, I mean, what we try to do at Parm is we take kind of the Italian-American classics that you would find for the last century here on Mulberry Street, and we try to prepare kind of our idealized version of those dishes.
So I'm staring at these delicious dishes, and I want to really talk about what makes them so special. Because they look, you say chicken parm, but it's not the same. So let's start with chicken parm.
So chicken parm is our, probably, our signature dish. It's by far, the most popular, and it's kind of the crowd favorite. Everything that we use comes from America, even our olive oil. The true Italian sensibility in our minds is to use what's around you. We've been able to find great products here, and if we don't have it, we make it ourselves, or we have someone grow it for us so that we have whatever we need here.
I feel like you're testing people. You're saying, like, have you had a meatball parm? Have you had a chicken parm? You haven't had one like this, and this is true. Wait, can I just tell you, the crunch on this big ziti is ridiculous. Look at this, guys.
The best thing about the ziti, the ziti, the key is that we sear it on every side, because the best part of the ziti is the crispy, right? So that every angle you get the crunch.
It's so delicious, so different from anything that I've ever had anywhere else. Thank you so much for your time, Jeff. I might just like attack this meal right now.
Please do.
So I'm gonna sit here and indulge in homemade spumoni from Parm. But you're in New York City. Your options are endless. Today I'm on a hunt for authentic Austrian cuisine. So today we're in Soho at the Swarovski Crystallized store. Are you confused? I'm not. Today we're dining at Café Cristal. So Kurt, for those of us that don't know who you are, can you tell us a little bit about your background and what brought you here to New York City?
Well, I'm almost here since 20 years.
Every element of this restaurant, it's art, and the food is no different.
I think when you look at wonderful art, then you should also have good food. And if you do the classics well, you can build creativity on top of it, but never forget the classics. You know, it's like, it's a little bit classical music and it's a little bit rock and roll.
I like that. Classic meets rock and roll. I'm ready to start eating. Will you sit with me for a bit?
I'm more than happy to do so.
Great, let's get started. You know I'm just asking you questions so I can continue to eat, right? For some down-home Jewish cooking, it's Kutcher's Tribeca. I'm here with Zach Kutcher. He's the owner and general manager here at Kutcher's Tribeca. I liked how you described your cuisine here.
I would call it a modern Jewish American bistro. And how could you take a staple ingredient and just make it in a phenomenal way?
And let's just talk about the ambiance. This place is so cool.
I wanted to create a restaurant that was simultaneously elegant and comfortable and just a fun place to hang out in.
So tell us about the skirt steak.
Sure, the skirt steak is our most popular item here. It's a prime piece of meat. It's marinated with sugar and salt that really brings out the sweetness of the meat. We serve it, you know, with schmaltz fried onions on top and some braised greens on the bottom, which are like kale, mustard greens, and Swiss chard, and it all just works together.
That is so good. You can tell this is good quality meat. I'm gonna talk with my mouth full.
That's our pastrami Reuben, which is probably one of our most popular sandwiches, where we make the pastrami in-house each day.
That was heaven. Thank you so much for having me. I know you're busy and you have to go, but I'm gonna enjoy some dessert by myself if you don't mind.
I don't. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
If all that eating makes you thirsty, stop in at one of Heartland Brewery's 7 Manhattan locations for the best taps in town.
I'm going in.
With taps that change every season, you can toast the town with tastes from fall flavors to summer sips.
Cheers! If you have a hunger for something new and adventurous, it's got to be Wong.
The concept at Wong is super fresh ingredients, seasonal, Asian local restaurant. It's sustainable, it's mostly organic. It's very casual here at Wong. It's fun and it's lively and it's a little bit industrial looking. You can see in the back there's some school chairs, and at night the light is dim and it's fun and casual and lively. We have a few signature dishes. One of them is chakala Wong, a hagfish cooked in fresh turmeric and dill.
At Wong, we kind of like to have a little bit of fun with our cocktails. One of the cocktails that we have on our summer menu is the Fire Island. Basically a tamarind margarita with El Jimador tequila, Combier as our Cointreau, lemon juice, and fresh tamarind. We finish it with a spicy salted rim.
Wong restaurant is located at number 7 Cornelia Street in Greenwich Village.
At Zoe, it's all about cutting-edge yet familiar American cuisine.
Zoe is a new American restaurant that takes its influence from around the world, but its focus is New York American food. One dish that people really love to come to the restaurant for is our pancake and fried chicken. At lunchtime, and only at lunchtime, we pair our fried chicken and our famous blueberry buttermilk pancake together. So our lucky lunch guests are the only ones who can have both our fried chicken dish and our pancake dish on the same plate. We love cocktails here at Zoe. So we have a very unique spin on the classics. We also do Prohibition era drinks, which are, classic cocktails.
If you're looking for a great French brasserie right in the heart of Times Square, the Buzz loves Maison. It's one of the few restaurants with an outdoor garden in Midtown Manhattan, making it the perfect spot for a rendezvous. Maison serves classic bistro fare like fluffy omelets, steak frites, and grilled Atlantic salmon. It's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so it's around-the-clock joie de vivre at Maison.
Where's this fish from? What is this? Give me a bigger fish. Look how beautiful these dry scallops are.
It's 3 a.m. and Andrew Silverman, the Sultan of Seafood and owner of City Lobster, is fishing for the freshest.
Our credo is everything should be dock to door, coming out of the freshest quality. This is where fresh is, coming from waters all over the world.
Hours later, it's here, City Lobster, near the heart of Times Square.
This is one of our most popular dishes. It's a very visual dish. We are City Lobster, so this is, we try to specialize in some lobster dishes.
They're also known for their signature Maine lobster roll, pan-seared jumbo sea scallops, and the New England Down East lobster bait. Other local favorites? Their jumbo lump Maryland crab cakes and barbecue glazed center-cut swordfish. Whether you're out on the town for a Broadway show or another special affair, City Lobster is a great spot. Surf and Turf is the signature of Ben & Jack's Steakhouse.
Here at Ben & Jack's Steakhouse, we specialize in aged prime beef as well as fresh quality seafood. What distinguishes us from other steakhouses is the quality of the beef. What we have over here is one of our porterhouses. We want to create an experience that will be forever etched in their memories as the best steakhouse in New York City and keep them coming back for that slice of heaven.
SD26 serves up contemporary Italian fare that is truly authentic.
Benvenuti a SD26 Restaurant and Wine Bar. We hope to see you soon. SD26 is a very exciting restaurant. It's very sexy, it's very fun, it's very contemporary Italian. We love for our customers to feel like when they walk into SD26 that they're walking into our home. Our menu is truly authentically Italian. We import everything we can from Italy.
We try to provide the best Italian food in the city. The most requested dishes is the uovo in raviolo, and is a soft egg yolk filled raviolo served with Parmesan cheese and truffle butter.
People should come to SD26 because we are the best authentic Italian restaurant in the city.
So in Times Square, be sure to sample a taste of Southern hospitality, New York style, at Famous Dave's Barbecue. Although known for their ribs, Famous Dave's offers a wide variety of massive portions from buffalo chicken wings and rib tips to mashed potato and macaroni. It's hard to go hungry at this new finger-licking down-home eatery.
We honestly want to have people walk out of here going, that was the best barbecue that I've ever had in my entire life.
So consider yourself warned. A stop at Famous Dave's may send you straight to hog heaven. Avenue and 48th is Maxie's Delicatessen. The same overstuffed sandwiches and enormous servings of mouth-watering deli, not to mention 10 different kinds of what is rumored to be New York's best cheesecake. And if you're still hungry for more gargantuan deli delights, you can't miss New York's staple Banache at 55th Street and 7th Avenue. Delectable sandwiches, soups, salads, and desserts, all served in a true New York City flair. Also in Times Square, be sure to sample a taste of Southern hospitality, New York style, at Famous Dave's Barbecue. Although known for their ribs, Famous Dave's offers a wide variety of massive portions from buffalo chicken wings and rib tips to mashed potato and macaroni. It's hard to go hungry at this new finger-licking down-home eatery.
We honestly want to have people walk out of here going, that was the best barbecue that I've ever had in my entire life.
So consider yourself warned. A stop at Famous Dave's may send you straight to hog heaven.
So there you have it. That's the best of the New York dining scene. For more of me, you can go to Twitter and follow me at Erica V. That's E-R-E-K-A-V. And don't forget to follow Citybuzz on Facebook and Twitter.
Bounce, come on, bounce, come on, bounce, left side. I said it, we are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance. Get your fatigues on. All black, anything. Black cars, all black, anything. And I cross a blackbird. Riding with the diligence. I get more in depth if you boys really enough. This is not familiar. I'll explain later. But
Hi, I'm Gina Yang from Grease and Glamour and shopping correspondent for Citybuzz. If you're looking for a spot that's got that New York cool, you've got to come check out Blake Scotland, right here in the Lower East Side. So I'm here with the owner of Blake Scotland. Blake Scotland. How are you, Blake?
Doing well, how are you?
Good, thank you. How do you go about choosing which items to have in the store?
All the pieces in the store now are contemporary brands that we select, and we go to trade shows and showrooms around the city and we select brands that we'd like to carry.
So who is your customer?
Definitely downtown. They either work or play or live downtown New York. And just work hard, play hard people who like to have a good time. It's mostly casual pieces. It's not things that you'd wear corporate, but it's all really easy and well-made and just comfortable.
Are there a few standout pieces that you could show me?
There are.
Be right back. So while I look around for my next downtown ensemble, you can go ahead and check out our other city picks.
Want something a bit edgier? You can head down to the Cast. This is where the rubber meets the road. Nowhere else will you find customizable leather jackets made in New York. For unique vintage clothing, it's got to be Screaming Mimi's. Fashion designers, costume designers, tourists, students, everyone flocks here for the fun wearable clothes. It's been on the New York Fashion Insider list for decades. Items can go anywhere from $28 to designer vintage costing hundreds of dollars. And you never know who might be browsing next to you. Celebrities like Anne Hathaway, Chloe Sevigny, singers Florence Welch, The Strokes, and designer Marc Jacobs have all been known to stop by. To add in a bit of glitz to your wardrobe, you need the right accessories, and the place to get it is Wempe in Midtown Manhattan. They've got the best in the world of watches and fine jewelry from Rolex, Cartier, Patek Philippe, and so much more. There's no end to the choices here, which are sure to impress. This family-owned company doesn't have to look too far for amazing talent. Their most iconic line of jewelry is designed by Kim Wempe. The Helioro rings, designed by Kim, are beautifully handcrafted and one of a kind. And the Shambhala line of jewelry has some exquisite pieces, sold exclusively at Wempe. Shopping here is about great finds, impeccable service, free-flowing champagne, and loads of fun. It's a bit of Paris on Madison Avenue. The Perrin Boutique first opened its doors in Paris in 1893 and has an amazing collection of sophisticated handbags and accessories that are made from the finest leather. The signature Perrin handbag is the ball bag, and it's an architectural gem. And you can get chic wallets and bags here for both men and women. If you're looking for something outside of the usual luxury labels, then the Perrin Boutique is the shop for you. So now that you've shopped till you dropped, pamper yourself here. Salon AKS is a favorite of New York City's high-powered and high-style.
So I've clearly done a little bit of damage here, but that's it for this month's Citybuzz shopping picks. I'm Jeannie Yang from GreaseandGlamour.com, and make sure you guys go check out Citybuzz on Facebook and Twitter.
Hi, I'm Thomas Farley, host of NewYorkInsider.tv and nightlife correspondent for Citybuzz. And tonight we've come to Midtown, to West 55th Street, a brand new spot called Gelsomino. It's a place for karaoke. I know what you're thinking.
I can't begin to know it.
It's not that kind of karaoke. It is so cool. I can't wait to show you what it's about. Let's go check it out. Now, when people think about karaoke, they probably think about the Japanese, the Korean places that people can go to. Right. You guys are Russian. Right. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, you know, not to brag or anything, but Russians, as they say, when we put our minds to something, we like to pride ourselves in doing everything the best. Hence comes Gelsomino. We mix New York City bottle service with karaoke. It's karaoke times 100. We also have professional singers. They ease people into, you know, getting up on stage and overcoming their fear of performing in front of an audience. We also have accordionists on staff. We have a drummer on staff, and then people go around in a circle and start dancing the electric slide, the cha-cha slide. Everybody gets to interact with one another. You get to have fun, and you get to meet new people while doing it.
So what you're telling me, Roman, is if I step on stage, I don't have to worry about being the only one up there. I'm gonna potentially have 2 backup singers with me.
Exactly.
An accordion and a drummer.
Right, and if that doesn't work, I'll come on there with you and say.
All right, you're on. I know you said the Russians do it right. I'm gonna see if that is really true. I might start in this room with a little private party, and then if I get up enough liquid courage, I think I'll hit the stage.
You got it. Anything you need, let me know, and I'll be right there with you every step of the way.
All right, you heard it here first. Roman, thanks so much.
Thank you.
I think it's time for one last solo, but you're not going to hear that song because we've got to fill you in on all the great other nightlife options to explore in New York City.
Well, if you're feeling like your social life is on a bit of a treadmill lately, we've got the place for you. Mix a little bit of disco, a little bit of treadmill, and even some shots, and you've got a place called Barry's Boot Camp. Let's check it out. We are inside Barry's Boot Camp with Barry.
Hi, Tom. It's so nice to be here. It is MJ night here.
On Saturdays, what happens?
This whole big thing, I'll tell you right now, was Joey's idea. He thought, let's do something fun on Saturday night. And he's like, a dance party. I mean, the whole thing is sort of like a dance atmosphere anyway, with the red lights and all that. And he kind of said, let's take it to the next level. Let's have, like, you know, protein drinks and shot glasses. Let's get a DJ. Let's get a theme.
Tell us a little bit about this concept. We in New York have been waiting a decade.
We call it the best workout in the world, and we say it for a reason. We work, all of us work to keep that the truth. A treadmill workout that is really varied, that keeps you interested and keeps you moving. And then you got the floor. And the floor is going to be consisting of free weights and resistance training and using your body weight.
And I have to say, the people who take your class seem all not to have an ounce of flab, so I guess they've been taking your classes for a while.
It's working.
And tonight we've come to the Lower East Side to a brand new spot called the Top Hops Beer Shop. If you are a beer fan, you are in for a treat. They've got over 750 bottles, both for purchase and for sampling at the bar. Let's go check it out. So one of the things I really like here is that you've got a flat pricing policy at the bar.
Yeah, exactly. We want to make beer as accessible to people as possible. So instead of doing a tiered pricing, we keep all of our drafts priced at $6.50. You don't really have to feel like you need to shell out more for something that you might not be too sure about. So that's why we do our flights. We do 4-ounce pours of any beers on draft that you'd like to try.
And you've got beers from how many different countries?
Right now we have over 30 different countries, I believe, offered.
And a big focus on local beers as well.
Oh, of course. We always have about 4 to 5 different drafts right from the area, or even somewhere over in New Jersey. We're not too partial about that either.
Fantastic. Well, Eric, there are so many options here. I think if we're going to do any shopping and sampling, we better get started.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
One, just in case. One down. Success! I'm ready to party. We are in the Big Bang Theater in the Hayden Sphere with Luz Montez, who is the producer of One Step Beyond. Tell us a little bit about that music. People think of a museum, they're not thinking like massive rave DJ party, but wow!
Yeah, I know, it's kind of amazing. It's sort of taken on a life of its own. We're in our 5th year. We have everything from hip hop to turntable artists to what tonight we got Brazilian, drums banging down there. It's it's just become this incredibly great party.
And the tickets are very reasonable.
$25. $25 gets you into the party, a night of fabulous, unique party space, and a return visit to the museum, and plus the show here in the Big Bang. But so many people will come up and say, I haven't been here since I was a kid. And to bring them in again for another really fun event, and with a return ticket, they come back, they bring their nieces and nephews. It's just a chance to bring in a new audience that hasn't been here in a while.
Fantastic. Well, we can't wait to do some dancing and check it all out.
Right, have a great time.
Thank you, Luz.
Thank you.
There's still that energy at 5 to 8 when you running in from wherever you were that day, and you get your coat off and you sit down for 2 hours You're going to see nothing but entertainment and listen to cell phones. Nothing like it.
Hi, I'm Blake Ross, editor of Playbill, here for Citybuzz, and here are my must-see theater picks.
Mamma Mia is that rare smash hit that's outlived its hugely popular movie version. An enchanting tale of love, laughter, and friendship as told through ABBA's greatest hits. It's a guaranteed get-happy hit audiences can't get enough of.
I have to say, there's something magical about it, about Mamma Mia. Once you've done the show, it's a family.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
One of the most successful new musicals in the last decade, Mary Poppins will wow you with its high energy, fantastic dancing, unforgettable songs, spectacular sets, and costumes. Where else can you see a nanny fly to the stars and a chimney sweep tap dance upside down on the ceiling? Don't miss Mary Poppins on Broadway or on tour across America.
Mary Poppins is a character who has it all together. So I think before, I try and make sure that I have it all together as much as possible, physically, mentally, emotionally.
See what people are raving about at marypoppins.com. More than 50 million theatergoers worldwide agree that The Lion King sets the gold standard for excellence and innovation on Broadway.
I've never been a part of a show that makes people so incredibly happy. And that is pretty spectacular.
It's truly a one-of-a-kind experience that must be seen to be believed. There's no better place to see this landmark entertainment event than in Times Square. This spectacular musical is sure to inspire you. Visit lionking.com. There are love stories which inspire, love stories that last through the ages, but only one love story has managed to captivate audiences worldwide like this. The Phantom of the Opera, the longest-running musical in Broadway history. The storied romance between a young soprano and the mysterious phantom of the Paris Opera House comes to life on stage. Experience the passion and the magic for yourself, now playing at the Majestic Theater.
And listen to the music of the night.
People of all ages agree that the Blue Man Group is an exciting and outrageous experience, and the wildly popular show has just been updated at the Astor Place Theater. Signature moments combined with amazing pieces for an explosive evening of entertainment.
Whatever you choose, there is nothing better than live theater. I'm Blake Ross for Citybuzz.
How to keep jetting around and look good? Well, numero uno, moisturize. Lots of water, and even try misting your face with mineral water. And if your skin is too oily, get this. Toilet seat covers are great for blotting oily skin. Next, less is more when it comes to your hair. To avoid greasy hair while you travel, skip the conditioner and let your hair's natural oils do the trick. Citybuzz Beauty Picks Mane and Tail Shampoo keeps your tresses looking as thick and full as a show horse's tail. Actually, the shampoo was used for horses. And we like a new Genix serum from Avon. In it, Avon says their scientists stimulate what they call the youth gene found in people who age well, and wrinkles improve in days. But above all, sleep is probably the best beauty tip ever. So skip the movies, catch some Z's, you'll need it when you land.
Don't miss the performance of a lifetime. Audra McDonald in The Gershwins, Porgy and Bess. This sensational new production is Broadway's Tony Award-winning Best Musical Revival, with a must-see performance that earned Audra McDonald her record-tying 5th Tony. The great songs, the great performances, the great Gershwin masterpiece. Porgy and Bess. Visit Ticketmaster.com.
Winner of the Tony Award for Best Original Score and Best Choreography, Newsies is the new Disney musical. It's about an unlikely band of underdogs who take on the biggest names in New York publishing in a remarkable fight for justice and fair pay. With a breakout cast and the best singing and dancing on Broadway, Newsies has quickly become the talk of the town. Audiences and critics alike are calling it something worth singing about. Don't miss Newsies. It's at the Nederlander Theater.
So that's the Citybuzz for this month. For more insiders' tips and city hotspots, go to citybuzz.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.